fucking brights off fast enough. You guys fucking insane? back. Hold on.
Playing like some hoes. Fuck wrong with y'all?
See how loud that music is? It's a song. But that's breaking people's equipment, you know. If your shit's up to, I mean, that could break your eardrums. Oh my god.
No care. Zero fuck.
And I have so much stuff on him already. I don't care what anybody says. His stream sounds fun as shit.
I'm gonna check that out.
We got some Soldier Boy next week, some donations. But now, you know what's up? I gotta turn the show over because, you know, I was hoping for Owen to show up. We have a new segment. I was gonna do an hour. I wanted to learn about him. Well, I wasn't gonna insult the guy. I wasn't gonna fight with him. I wanted to pick his brain and see, you know, where is this coming from? Considering he never fucking met. He never talked. I don't know. So, like, how do you have this type of hatred for somebody that is really not in your life unless you seek them out? It's fascinating. I was fascinated by the whole thing.
It really is.
Alright, let's get to the shoes, everybody. You ready?
And now it's time for the shoes. Andrew with sports. Somebody get that man a light bulb. Trey with entertainment. Hold on today, Trey. Gabriel with weather. Wheel. And your lead co-anchors, Michael Lair and Lenny from Long Island. The shoes is on your side, even if technology isn't on theirs. And now, for the shoes.
Shout out to Tim from Harrisburg for the amazing music, intros. You are a god, sir. Great job. Now, ladies and gentlemen, breaking news. Our two anchors are out tonight. Michael, I knew was not going to be with us tonight, but Lenny sent us an email, so a few minutes before the show. It was not good. You want to read what that email said?
Surely.
Yeah, it wasn't good.
Sorry, I can't make it. Sick as a dog. Not, you know, you do like dot, period.
Right.
Comma.
It's got to be different. He's Lenny.
Can barely stay conscious. Sorry, comma. Not tonight. A bunch of commas. Barely conscious. Till next week.
All right. Well, Lenny apparently under the weather, in and out of consciousness. We wish you the best, Leonard. He hates that. Yeah, but we wish you the best. But listen, the shoes goes on, man. It's Shoes Day. We can't take a day off. Lenny's mad at me. Go get him.
Oh, wait. Oh, there we go.
Hold on, Shoes. We're gonna come into this segment here, ladies and gentlemen. What we talked about a little earlier.
What's up, Minnesota? Just get back.
Not
Full
looking to
fucking
yell
way
at the
back,
guy.
50
Just wanna have a
miles an hour,
discussion with
bro.
him. Please welcome to the show.
Fucking rainstorm.
A lot of people talk shit, but they don't back it up. They run away when you kind of call them out on it. And I want to commend you and applaud you for stepping up to the plate like a real man. Thank you very much for coming on.
Well, you're welcome, bro. I ain't gonna put you over here, man. I've actually always been a fan of you, bro, until about a couple weeks ago. When
Okay.
Go ahead.
What? No, this is great because I got the feeling, you know, from your comments that you were hurt and hurt on a level that somebody who's a friend or a fan would be hurt by. So I'm curious as to what upset you a few weeks ago. Go ahead, tell me about it.
Well, first, let me tell you this. Like, every time I would watch the show, he used to get in little fights. Like the fight with Ari and the shit with Gary and
Sure.
all that other stupid shit. I always, like the shit with Scott the Peach about the clothes. I was always totally on his side. I hated the shit about the hashtag and all that shit there.
Thank
You
you.
know, like, you held one of the fucking most public, you okay, first time,
Of course, you can say what the fuck you want. This is where the real men talk, my friend. Fucking flat.
you know what I'm saying, bro? And it's like, I saw a video where it was like you were pissed at how just took 2 months off for the summer and some shit. And then I seen something posted, like, I think you could have turned so since I left and I never looked. Like, what the fuck is up with that, bro? I thought you left the show on a
fucking
totally good
tired.
term. You said that Howard fucking big
Oh, shit's been dead.
like
Man,
that
like
and all that shit.
6 hours ago or
So
7
what's up
hours
with that,
ago.
bro? Like, how can you be pissed about a guy taking 2 months off from 5 decades of his life?
First of all, let me just say this. You are 100% in that assessment at the end. Because I am not pissed at the guy for taking 2 months off. In fact, just the opposite. Somebody had asked me during the podcast, have I listened to the show? And I didn't say it in a nasty way. I had said that I'm so busy trying to keep this afloat myself that I haven't had time to listen to the show. And from that, Hurrdat Media and their social team, knowing that clickbait gets people to click on stuff, took the quote of me saying, I haven't listened to the show since I left. And that was the quote. I never said, and I never will, because that's not true. I was a fan and still am a fan of the show. 110%. I respect.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I respect and love everybody back there that was a part of my 15-year run on the show. I have no bad thing. It was important for me, Owen, to leave, to be the one guy that left on good terms. Right?
I mean, bro, you didn't get fired, not like everybody
No,
else.
I did not.
So, believe I had ultimate respect for that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I appreciate that. You're right. You're right.
You know what I mean?
I could have, Owen, but listen, there are types of people in life that can do that can sit there and do something that maybe doesn't land the same way with them as it used to. It's not a knock against them. It's not saying that he sucks or anything like that, because I don't believe that. What I'm saying is, for me, my job had changed, my role there had changed, and it wasn't going to go. That's right. That's right. And it wasn't going to go back. It wasn't going to go back, right? So I had to make a decision of what I wanted to do with my future. Do I stay in a role now that's different, that I'm not enjoying, and milk it? Or do I venture off and try this on my own? I never once, and I never will, say a bad thing about that guy. Ever. He gave me every opportunity that you can name I got because of that man.
I mean, bro, there was one time where I seriously thought that you deserved a chance at the Jackie Army chair. Like, I really thought that you...
I should have. You're right. You're a genius. You're a goddamn smart guy, and you can see it.
There was a time where I wanted you to have that fucking chair, bro.
I wanted it too, but if I would have stayed, when I would have got it, when it was out by the dumpster, when the show was over, that's when I could have sat in it.
I mean, bro, your segments with fucking Jeff, even though I think he's the biggest piece of shit in the world.
He is, you're right.
You were the fucking greatest, you know what I'm saying? And I couldn't believe the shit I was reading about, like, how can Shuli be saying this shit?
And that's how the internet works, my friend. Is people start putting their spin on shit and saying that I'm mad at Howard and that we talked when I left. We had a conversation.
The reason why I thought of that, bro, is because you like every other fucking person that's left that show. Southern John, fucking everybody. All they do is act like Howard didn't give them a life.
And you know why they do that, Owen? I'll tell you why.
But then they do nothing but talk about the guy.
And do you know why they do that, Owen? Because that's all they got. That's all they got. They don't have the talent to move forward. They don't have the ability to move forward. They
And,
peaked.
bro, that's kind of why I got mad at you, bro, because I watch your show a lot, and I see fucking, a lot of the, like, fucking Elliot, like, I don't even know why the fuck you would have near your fucking show. That dude's just a fucking...
He's interesting. He's
Elliot,
interesting.
Elliot!
He's a fascinating person.
Not
And
no
so,
more, bro. That shit ran up
listen,
fucking 20
to
years
you.
ago.
But Owen, that's right. That's your opinion. There are a lot of people that felt the opposite. It's one of my highest rated YouTube videos that get no views, which, by the way, I don't argue with you on that. The YouTube is not popping, and thank God, because I ain't making no money from YouTube. I'm making it from
And that shit's a
Patreon and
shame, bro.
ads.
And that shit is shame, bro. That shit is a fucking shame.
It's
It
just
is
a
a
small. It's a small portion. There's.
And let me go back
Anyway,
to what
guys,
you
talk to you
said
later.
about being a man, alright? I will be a man